evening, CanHammer fans. Your source for 40k from the Great White North. I'm here with Logan.
You know me, you love me, you hate me. One of them, anyway.
We are playing our first, well, my first anyway. I don't know, is your first?
Yep.
2,000 point game of 8th edition. Awesome.
I've played one game so far at 1,000 points. I've had a limited time to do reading, so I'm going to make a bunch of mistakes, I can guarantee it.
That's okay.
The internet will rage at us. It'll be perfect.
I'm probably completely going to forget to use my command points again, and so, you know, everybody's learning, and people are raging at people at this time can just go do something else. Yeah, so we are going to play 2,000 points, and Logan's bringing his Plague Marines and Nurgle Chaos,
yep,
which you've wanted to play for a long time.
Yeah, we'll see if it's any good now.
So we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
And I'm breaking out the old Ravenwing again, so I can kind of get a feel of what I think they're okay, but I thought I was okay the last game and I got murdered, so so we'll see what happens. And we're going to end up playing the Relic, and yeah, I think it should be a good game. Yeah. What do you think is going to happen, Logan?
I think that I am going to probably lose almost my entire army in one turn.
You think?
Once you're in range. Once you're in range, I think that's what's going to happen. We will see. It depends how...
It's hard to kill rhinos.
It's hard to kill rhinos, but I don't have much firepower to return, is my concern. But we'll see if that even matters, because I do have some pretty good staying power.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good saves. Disgustingly resilient on basically everything in the army except the Helldrakes and the Demon Prince. And even then, he gets a 6-up from the Warlord trait, so...
I thought they do get disgustingly resilient.
No, Helldrakes don't.
Oh, they don't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I play Death, and I have a 5+ ward save, and I tell you, things live. Yeah. So it's very frustrating at times. So see, I'm scared of these Helldrakes. I heard things about them.
They do a lot of work.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. All right, good game, Logan.
Hey, good luck.
Alright, here is 2,000 points, my Ravenwing army. I decided literally just now that I was going to play Ravenwing instead of Lion's Blade. So go back to my roots. It's led by the new and improved Samael on Corvex. He has his usual stuff. Then I got a Librarian on bike with a Force Sword. And I believe he also has a Plasma Pistol. He's got a Force Sword no, he doesn't have the plasma pistol. Then I got the Interrogator Chaplain on a bike, and he's got the Power Fist and a Combi Bolter. And then I got 3 units of 5 Black Knights, all with Corvus Hammers and Plasma Talons. There's my 3 units. I've got 1 Ravenwing Ancient, which is the standard bearer, with the standard now provides +1 attack. I've got 1 attack bike multi-melta twin bolt guns, which are now 2 points now on all my bikes, an extra 2 points. And then I've got 2 bike squads with 2 meltas in each, right there and there. I've got my grounded Dark Shroud. The base broke, so my Dark Shroud is not floating today. And that's just, I believe that's just a heavy bolter. Yes, heavy bolter. And for the first time ever, the Dark Talon. I have big hopes for this thing. 2 Hurricane Bolters and the Rift Cannon and a Stasis Bomb. So, and I haven't figured out the base, so it's like canted upwards for some reason. I think it's supposed to be the other way, but it doesn't fit. Okay, so that's my 2,000 points Ravenwing. So Logan, you're bringing Chaos Space Marines or Nurgle, or kind of both?
Bit of both. So, we'll see if this list is even legal. I'm pretty sure it is. The Chaos Space Marine Codex does not make it super clear what Poxwalkers can or can't be in, but they've got the right keywords to be in anything Chaos, so they're there. So we've got, starting with HQ choices, so we've got 2 detachments. We've got a battalion and a patrol detachment. So for HQ, we've got a Demon Prince with wings with the axe.
Is he your warlord?
Sure, let's go with him as my warlord.
Okay.
We've got a sorcerer with a force stave. We've got a malignant plague caster there with his corrupted staff. So, I don't actually know where I got that mini, but it's a nice one. Oh. For troops, we've got...
There's a new one in the new box that's a
yes, there is.
Malignant box?
Yeah.
Whatever.
So all these will be replaced.
Cool.
We've got 3 units of Plague Marines.
Who is this guy?
Sorry, that is my Noxious Blightbringer.
Noxious
Blightbringer, okay. So he gives everything in 7 inches.
The names have certainly gotten a lot more complicated.
Yeah. Anyway, he makes everything move faster. He's got a plasma pistol and the bell for -1 leadership. Yeah, 3 units of Plague Marines. We're doing a little sort of counts as, because we have to for this. So all the special weapons, which are 2 in each squad, are going to be blight launchers, and then each of the champions has a combi plasma.
And you know, like it almost even doesn't matter which model has the special weapon anymore, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just keep track of what dies.
Yeah.
They're going to be riding in 3 rhinos.
Cool.
Then we've got 2 Helldrakes.
Yeah.
And 2 of the fetid blight drones.
Okay.
And then a unit of 10 poxwalkers.
And poxwalkers equals like zombies, right?
They're basically plague zombies. Yeah, they're a 7+ save, so 6+ if they're in cover, and they've got to feel no pain.
7+ save.
7+ save. Yeah,
All
so they need the +1.
Okay, and that's 2,000 points or close to?
Roughly, I think
Just
it's like
out of interest, how many did you add up power level?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Didn't even bother to look at power
And
level.
how many command points do you have?
I have 3, yeah, because the patrol doesn't give me any. So
okay.
Just
well, 6. This is Battleforge.
Oh, you get an extra 3?
Yeah, you get 3 for being Battleforge.
Oh, there we go.
So you got
so
6. And I think I have 5 actually because I have 2 Outrider detachments.
Ah.
So yeah, and last time we played, I completely forgot to use any of my command points.
Yeah, it'll take some time to get used to.
All right, cool. We'll come back with the setup and get going. All right, we're playing the Relic. The Relic's in the middle there, and we chose to do one of the new formations, which is Spearhead Assault. So this is the one where it's kind of hammer and anvil, but it's like a spearhead. So that's 9 inches from the objective, from the middle, and then it goes back like this on either side. So we're gonna roll, and also I won the roll, so I start deploying. So I'm gonna start deploying up, and then we'll. All right, so we've set up the deployment. I have literally set up as a spear tip of bikes. And yeah, I'm glad I chose to play Ravenwing because it looks freaking awesome. With my Dark Talon right at the back there to give him as much, because he's like too fast, give him as much turning space as possible. Because I guess if you turn, you fly off the board, you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you play the Death in the Skies rules, yeah. Okay,
yeah. And Logan has deployed here. He's got these dudes here, his rhinos up on the line, Demon Prince, Blight dudes. Where's your sorcerer?
Sorcerer's right here.
Oh, he's behind the tank.
Yeah.
Okay, and this Malignant guy.
Malignant Plaguecaster, my Noxious Bitebringer, and then my...
And then the 2 Helldrakes in the corner. All right, cool. So Logan has chosen to go first. I'm going to go for the C's. Here we go. 6+.
No C's.
All right. Good game, Logan.
Good luck.
All right, so end of turn 1. What should I call you? Chaos?
Chaos.
I'll just call you Chaos.
Chaos
or Nurgle. Phase. Would you prefer to be called Nurgle?
You can call me Nurgle.
You can call Nurgle.
Being Nurgle.
All right, end of turn 1. Movement phase for Nurgle. What'd you do there, Logan?
Basically just sort of circled the wagons. The Ravenwing bikes and the Dark Talon have really good range. So I just want to make sure my heroes are protected, or I should say my characters are protected. But also just so I can have a really good opportunity to pop out and just shoot anything that pops up on the Relic or advances. Because the Alpha Strike from Darren's army is going to be really scary if I get in range for it, because he's super fast. So this, if he wants to shoot me, he's got to come all the way forward, which lets me retaliate pretty well. The other thing is just to spread my buffs around, like my Noxious Bitebringer is giving everything the extra run move, which is nice. Helped me just sort of get where I needed to go for this, and it's going to let me be in range for all my buffs. So.
Cool.
Psychic phase should be good.
So you didn't move your Helldrakes very far.
No, they just popped over here. I wanted to get them a little further away from the Dark Talon, so if you want to shoot at me, you really have to come into that threat range. But also, it means if you move up at all with your bikes, I can just leapfrog up, stay at absolute max range, and take off the sort of spearhead of your movement.
Cool, cool. Okay, cool. Well, let's go on to Psychic.
Let's do it.
No Winds of the Warp. And I'm out of denial range, so you do what you need to do.
Alright, so I'm going to use my Sorcerer. We're going to cast Prescience on nothing, because it matters for none of it. Right now, anyway, because all my stuff that I care about auto hits. We're going to do Warp Time onto my Bitebringer, which will go off.
Okay, that allows him to move again, right?
Allows him to move again. I'm not going to run him, he's just going to go over to here. Or not going to advance, sorry.
Cool.
And then we're going to use my, where is he, Malignant Plague guy to put a -1 to hit onto this Rhino, which also goes off.
And that's just an ability?
It's one of his spells. He's also a level 2 Psyker. Cool. So that's one of the Nurgle ones. I can't remember the name.
Cool.
Cloud of Flies, I think it is.
Cloud of Flies, nice, nice.
So it's a -1 to hit.
Okay.
And actually, you know what? I'm going to put that on the Blight drone instead.
Okay, cool. That's the end of second phase then.
That's the end of my turn.
On the shooting phase.
Nope.
You're not nothing shooting?
Nothing's in range.
Alright, and no assaults obviously. That's the end of Nurgle turn 1. Alright, the Ravenwing have moved up. These Black Knights have moved up here, advanced as well, so I get 5+ invuln if I advance, and I can still shoot at a -1. So I thought might as well do that and see if I can get within 9. I don't think I did, except maybe for these guys.
Possibly. A couple of them.
Yeah, and then so everybody's moved up basically, and the Flyers moved right up. And everybody advanced except for the multi-mounted bike, and yeah, he's the only person who didn't advance because the multi-mounted has longer range.
Definitely going to see some stuff die in the next 2 turns.
Alright, psychic phase. So I only have 1 power, and that's aversion, which is -1 to hit.
Alright.
Or I can do a smite, which automatically hits the closest target to my librarian, which would be the Rhino. You know what I'm going to do? All your stuff is like auto hit anyway, right?
A lot of it, yeah.
Okay.
Both these guys and the Blight Drones and Smite.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna smite the closest. So this Rhino's gonna get smite on a 5, and
I will try to deny, and I do.
And denied. Okay, so that's the end of psychic phase. So on to shooting phase. Okay, so this group of Black Knights is gonna shoot this Rhino here.
All right.
So 10 shots, plasma talons, hitting on 4s because they advance. All right, strength 7, toughness 7,
7.
4s. And that's 3. -3 rend.
Goes to a 6 up. Takes 3.
All right, 3 damage. And this group of Black Knights is going to shoot at this Rhino.
Okay.
10 shots again.
Yeah, rerolls.
Hitting on 4s, and because they're within 6 of Sammy, they get twin linked. Pretty good. And wounding on 4s. That's 5.
Takes 5.
And that 3rd unit, so that's down to 5 more wounds, right?
I think they're 10 base, something like that.
Yeah, Rhinos are 10, I believe. Okay, so the next group of 5 Black Knights on the same Rhino.
Okay.
Rerolls. Go Sammy. Alright, 4s. Alright, 4.
4.
So you won't die.
Takes 3.
Down to 2. Gonna try and shoot the so 2 wounds left on that. So he's gonna shoot he's gonna shoot at this Rhino, both his Stormbolter and his plasma cannon. So heavy D3. So heavy, so -1.
-1
and then he advanced. So that's -2. So I'm hitting on he hits on a 2. Ballistic skill is 2, so that's a 4.
4
with reroll. No, so that's 3 shots.
Hits anyway. Oh yeah.
3 shots and 4s, and he needs his reroll. So that doesn't.
None of them would.
So
work.
2 and 3s don't get rerolled.
Don't get rerolled because they'd hit by the base amount.
Interesting. Okay.
That's my understanding of it. I completely understand if people read it other ways. The rule is horribly written.
That's fine. So rapid fire 4 on the Stormbolter. Am I within 12 there, Logan?
Let's find out. Into the Rhino from him. I think you probably are. Yep.
Okay, so that means 8 shots on the Stormbolter.
4 shots base.
Rapid fire 4, it says.
All right.
Because a Stormbolter is.
Oh, so it used to be a
2
twin
bolters.
Stormbolter.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So 4s again. And so I can reroll 1s, but not 2s or 3s.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it's odd.
Okay, and so I need 5s. So I got just 1.
1.
And no modifier.
Saves it.
Okay. Ineffectual Sammy. Okay, so we got bolt guns from this bike unit and from this bike unit in range, but out of rapid fire. So twin bolt guns are just 2 shots. Hitting on 4s, and get to reroll those.
They're out of range for rerolls for the.
Oh, those guys were? Okay, so I take that one away. So 4 and 5s again. So 2 wounds.
Takes 1.
All right.
1 left.
So the other bike unit then, might as well. I got nothing else to do. 3 guys. Oh no, they're not in range.
No, 2's good for reroll because they'd miss normally.
No, but they were not in range of Sammy.
There you go.
Just 1.
The moment of truth.
Ah!
All right, so I got to roll for the guys inside.
So yeah, on a 1,
they're good.
they die.
All right, so I just gotta.
Which is hardcore. Okay, so those dudes survived and went into the ruins. So now the Plasma Talon on the Ancient is going to shoot this Rhino in the front here. And 2s, so I get to reroll the 2s. And I got 1 wound, 1 hit, and 1 wound.
Good.
And save. And then I've got the Interrogator Chaplain. So he's going to shoot these
the
Poxwalker dudes. So he has a twin bolt gun, and then he has a combi bolter, which is actually a 4-shot bolter.
Dear God. Okay.
So hitting on 4s, here we go.
Rerolls.
So I can reroll that.
There you go.
So it's 5. And then I need 3s.
Yeah, they're toughness 3.
And that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds. 5+, disgustingly resilient. I lose 1 guy.
Alright, they are pretty resilient.
And I will pull off this dude right here.
Okay, and the Librarian with the twin bolt gun on his bike. 2 hits and 1 wound.
Loving it on the 6.
Okay, and the Heavy Bolter from the Dark Shroud. Yes,
Yep.
Can reroll that. 3 hits and 1 wound.
That was 1 more.
All right. And finally, the attack, well, not finally, the attack bike. So the twin bolt guns into those dudes.
Okay.
2 hits and 2 misses. And then the multi-melta into this Rhino, if I can.
Yep, you're good there.
Yeah, okay. So here we go. 1 hit. Boom. And strength 8, so 3s. Wounds.
And it's -4, so I have no save.
And d6. 1. Multi-melta curse. I hate attack bikes. Okay, finally the flyer. So the Dark Talon is going to unload everything onto that Plague Drone, which apparently is like not -1 to hit.
Yep.
So he has 2 Hurricane Bolters, so they're rapid fire 6. So I'm not in rapid fire range, so that's 6. And then I might as well just do both of them at the same time. Are they flying?
They are not.
Okay, so I guess strafing run. So actually he hits on 2s, and then, oh no, I didn't advance. Okay, so I'm hitting on 2s with 12 Hurricane Bolter shots. Here we go. And I'm outside.
I think they do have fly. Let me double check real quick.
Yeah, this is
It will matter.
slightly important, yeah. Okay, so they do fly, so strafing run doesn't apply, so those all miss. That's 4 misses. Okay, and then, so these are strength 4, toughness 7, so... Oh, there we go, 4 wounds, and no APs.
Alright, so 3 up. Good.
Boom. And then Rift Cannon, so heavy D3. So 3 shots, so heavy, so hitting on 3s normally, so 4s.
Yep.
2 wounds, 2 hits, strength 10.
Yep, so 3s.
So 3s, that's 1, -3.
-3, I'll take my 5 up invul, and my disgustingly resilient. So I take 3 wounds.
3 wounds,
and
on a 3+, I do D3 mortal wounds. That's a 3, D3 mortal wounds, so 1 mortal wound.
Right.
So you can take a resilient against a mortal wound.
Yes, I can. And do I get it? No.
No.
So 4 wounds on.
Alright. And, yeah. So, I believe that's the end of my shooting phase, and that's the end of my turn. So, actually, so I don't have any infantry, so I can't actually hold the relic. So I'm just going to surround it and try and stop somebody from getting to it. That's my only way of winning the relic. Yeah, that's a little bit of an oversight on this list.
We'll see how
no
it goes.
infantry, because there's quite a lot of things. Some objectives you can only hold if you have infantry and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of Ravenwing Turn 1. Some damage dealt out, not too bad. I was hoping to do more, but we'll come back at Nurgle Turn 2. All right, Turn 2 Nurgle movement phase. What you up to here, Logan?
So, saw a couple chances to move up and hopefully do some damage. Got my Helldrakes over to the side here, so they can pretty much attack anything here. Lots of charge opportunities for them as well. Same with the Blight Drones, they popped up a little bit. It gives me a few opportunities to shoot at things. Since I'm -1 to hit on everything, it makes a lot of sense for me to sort of combine my firepower for stuff that doesn't have to roll. And then back here, I've got my Plague Marines. They just moved up a level. I moved my rhinos up to give me a few opportunities for rhino charges to both eat some Overwatch, but also to tie up units to block things from moving. Demon Prince is over here. He's going to be giving these guys reroll to hit, which is pretty nice. Neither of the rhinos advance, so they can both charge. But all of my Plague Marines have now piled out, and my character is just sort of in a blob over here, hoping Smite can do some work for me across the 3 Psychers, along with Prescience and whatnot as well. Okay, cool. So on to Psychic Phase then. Psychic Phase. We're going to start with the Demon Prince. He's going to smite these guys. Alright. Goes off on a 10. Alright, you can have that one. Alright. D3 mortal wounds. 10 is D6, isn't it? Oh, yeah. That'll be 3 mortal wounds. 3. Alright, so it's one guy died, and one guy down 1. Alright. Over here, from my sorcerer, he can cast 2 spells. We're going to do Prescience onto, pardon me, actually we're going to do Warp Time onto this drone. Okay. Which goes off on an 11. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Good. So he's going to move up to here. Okay. And keep his wounds. I gotta stay an inch away from, actually I'm not going to be able to. Because I gotta stay an inch away from you. Mm-hmm. So we'll just go right there, that'll be fine. Second spell, we're going to smite. Yeah, we'll smite onto these bikes. Yep. They're the closest. Doesn't go off. Okay. And Malignant Plague Caster. We're going to put a -1 to hit on the Plague Drone that's already taken some damage. It goes off on a 6. Might as well try that one. I think it goes off on a 6. Let's find out. Most things are 6. I don't think I've seen many spells. Of course, I haven't looked at everybody's. Death Guard is a 6, and he has no pestilence. Okay, so here I'm going to try to deny that one. So denied. Alright, and let me see if he can cast a second spell. He can. Okay, so he's going to smite. Oh, I just forgot he could cast a second spell. I would have saved my deny. Goes off on a 10. Ah, another D6. D6 on the bikes. 4. Sure. 2 dead bikes. 2 dead bikes, eh? Oh, and for anyone watching, we did not forget to do morale last turn on the Poxwalkers. They are immune to it. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're going to go into the shooting phase. So, let's start out with sort of see what we need to do for the shooting. So we're going to do these Plague Marines into this unit of bikes. Okay. So we've got 4 shots in the Blight Launchers. We'll do that first. Hitting on 4s. Yeah, -1. -1. And Strength 6, so on 3s. It's 2 wounds at, I believe, -2 for the Blight Launchers. Alright, failed both saves. 2d3 wounds. Ooh. So, 3 so it kills 1, and 2 so it kills another. So 5 wounds, eh? Yeah. But of course, yeah, they don't, yeah. Okay, there we go. And then we've got, I think, 1 bolter that can still see. Okay. We get a rapid fire for him. We are. 4s. Nothing. Okay. Alright. We will go over to my Noxious Blightbringer here. Okay. He's going to shoot his plasma pistol with the normal weapon profile. Yeah. Into the last bike there. Not going to supercharge? No. I do hit. Hits. Wounds. And that's -3, right? Yep. So 5 plus invuln. Saves. Alright. Let's go into... let's do this unit of Plague Marines. Okay. We will shoot into the last remaining bike there. Okay. So Blight Launchers. 2 hits. On 3s, rerolling 1s. 2 wounds, -2. That's 2 gone. Alright. Oh, he's dead anyway. Either way. Yeah, he's dead. Alright, that unit is gone. So bolt pistols don't do anything, so I didn't declare a split fire for them. These guys, we will shoot into... These guys are dead. Yes. I would say we'll shoot into him, but I think these guys are closer. So we will probably equidistant. No, those bikes are much closer. Okay. We're going to shoot into this unit of bikes over here. Okay. So we're going to do the Blight Launchers into this unit of bikes. Okay. And we're going to do the bolters into this unit. Okay. So Blight Launchers, and I'm re-rolling 1s from the Demon Prince. So re-roll the 1. 2 hits. 2 wounds. 5 up. 2. Makes them both. Alright, and the bolters, which I believe might be in rapid fire range.
Yeah, probably.
One of them is. So 4 shots, reroll on the 1s, wounding on 5s.
Yeah.
3 wounds.
3
Normal
wounds.
save.
3+. Failed 1.
You gotta keep assigning wounds.
Yep. So that one's dead.
So he's out, and now we go on to the big ugly things. So we're gonna do this blight drone into these bikes.
Okay.
So it's 2d6 auto hits. 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Strength 6, rerolling 1s to wound, so on 3s.
Oh, pretty good.
So that'll be 7 wounds at -1.
Alright, so 4+, 3, 6, 7. 7 4+ saves. Here we go. Not good.
Woo,
That's
5 wounds.
5 wounds, so 2 guys.
Half bikes.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
Okay.
Alright, next blight drone's gonna try to finish off that unit. How many hits? 5. Those are your dice. 5. 3s, rerolling 1s.
Oh.
Thank God for rerolling 1s. It's going to be 4 saves. 4 ups.
4 ups. And it's another bike dead.
Alright, that will take us to the Hell Drakes now. Hell Turkey, Hell Turkey. We will put the, so you've got 2 bikes left in this unit, is that right?
Yep.
2 bikes left in that unit. We'll do the Helldrake into, this is 2 units of 3
2
bikes?
units of 3 bikes,
All right.
yeah.
This Helldrake will go into this unit of bikes at the back.
Okay.
So D6 auto hits. 5. Wounding on 3s. It's 3 wounds at -2.
That's the Bale Flamer, right?
Bale Flamer, yep.
Okay, so 5+ either way, I guess?
Yep.
And that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds, and it does D3, pardon me, 2 for each of them.
2 for each of them. 6.
So 3 dead bikes.
So that's it. That unit's gone. This game is going to be over soon.
I mean, it's true, everything dies in this game. This Helldrake's going to go into the other unit of 3 bikes.
Okay.
4 hits. Oop. Get ahead of myself. That's cocked. 3 at -2. So 5 ups.
Oh, made those.
Better luck that time.
Okay.
And that is going to be it for my shooting. I don't believe I forgot anything.
That was hardcore, man.
Yep.
You killed a whole unit of Black Knights, these 2, 3, and a whole unit of Bikers.
And we've still got an assault phase to do.
Yeah.
And then morale, which could be pretty nasty.
Yeah.
All right. Charges, to start out, we're going to do this Rhino into these bikes.
Alright, I guess I'll Overwatch.
Yep.
Hitting on 6s. Yep. I don't get my Dark Angels thing. Just 1. 4+ wounds. -3.
Takes it.
That's another wound.
I'm okay with that. Auto make the charge.
Yep.
Boop. So no more Overwatch there. Over here, this Rhino is going to charge Samuel.
Can you charge Samuel if it is not the close? If it's not the closest?
It's only shooting is a restriction.
Yeah, that's true.
Which
Okay.
makes it really funny because you can smite them if you have any sort of targeted power. Smite's always the closest, but
Yeah.
the psychic phase, there's no restriction for attacking them.
Okay, so he's got his rapid fire 4.
Yep.
So actually 8 shots. Needing 6s.
Ooh.
Did you get rerolls? All failed hit rolls, right?
Yeah, it does. Unless it says per phase.
Oh, so then I didn't do my plasma talons
Go for
either.
it.
So I hit you once, right? With the plasma talons? We'll do that after.
Okay.
So that's 4, but the 3s.
So you only ever hit on 6s
Oh,
with
yes.
this, so everything is reroll.
Yeah, but I thought you said before a modifier.
There are no modifiers for it.
Oh.
It's always flat 6.
That roll is so
It's
confusing.
really bad.
And there's another one.
Really bad.
Okay, and I need 5s.
5s.
There's none.
Nada.
Okay, and then heavy D3 on the plasma. 3.
Nada.
Nothing. Okay.
All right. And
You're
I want to
in.
make that charge.
I'll do those 5 again that
Yep.
missed from the plasma talons. And I got 1 there. And 4+ fail. Okay.
Right. We're going to do Demon Prince, charge into there.
Cool.
Make it.
Yep.
Should do anyway.
Yeah. I
5,
think
6
so.
inches. Yep.
You'd be just within 1, right?
Yep. That's all I need. That's
Cool.
there. Over here, we're going to do the Helldrake into this unit of 3 bikes.
Okay.
So you got Overwatch.
Oh, yeah. So bolt guns, 6 bolt guns. They're also still alive, right?
Yep.
And they were outside of rerolls. Yep. And then 2 melta guns. 1 hit.
1 hit.
And wounds.
5 up. Yep.
Saves.
All right, charge. 3 inches. It's not going to make it with a vertical.
Okay.
So he's stuck there.
That other
over here, we're going to start with this blight drone, sorry. It's going to charge your dude there, because it is flying.
Okay. All right, 24 dice. Hitting on 6s. All right, so that's only 3.
All right.
And 7, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so 5s. 1 wound.
3 up. Good.
And then Rift Cannon.
Yep.
D3.
1.
1.
6. Nada.
Nope. Okay.
All right, auto make the charge. We're going to toss the Helldrake into him as well.
Okay.
Why not? Because it's a flyer. Let's pull it off the base. So that's there.
That base is going to hurt.
It's going to be a painful base.
This dude?
This guy is going to try to charge that unit of 3 bikers there. It's going to be a 6-inch charge, and you've already overwatched with them.
I don't think you can get between those 2 bases, eh? If you had to stay an inch away.
Fine, as long as I drop in right here.
Oh, because he's flying.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We'll measure it out at the end.
No, I forgot he's flying. Yeah.
Over.
No, that's fine.
See if we make it. If it matters, I do.
So I can overwatch again, eh? Because
you can only overwatch once per turn with any mod. Oh no, it's everything.
You can overwatch unlimited times.
That's true.
All right, so 6s on the bolt guns. 3 6s. I need 5s. 2.
And good.
Okay, and then 2 melta guns. Nope.
All right. So we did make the charge.
All right.
So let's see if it's actually legit.
Yeah, then you have to be an inch away from my Black Knights.
Yeah, so that's going to be the tricky part. See if we can even do this. Nope. But the joys of finicky rules for things. The base is what matters.
Yeah, I think you have plenty of space if you just count
over an inch there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
over an inch there.
That's fine. All right. Woo-hoo!
So let's do
a lot of action here.
Let's do some combat.
Okay.
Start with the Demon Prince, just because he's fun. So we've got Demon Prince, 4 attacks, and then an extra 1 for his claws.
Okay.
So the 4 base attacks with the axe, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, 4 hits. And these are -3 D3 3 damage each. Okay.
-3.
-3.
So 5 plus invuln.
Yep.
Saves.
All right, and the talons don't hit.
Okay.
All right.
That's a woof.
Quality Demon Prince.
Phew.
The Rhino. This is the big money. What are we hitting on?
2 hits.
6 plus. That's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on 6. Okay,
Rhinos
I thought rhinos were better than that.
All right, whatever. Strength 6. That's a wound.
Okay, any Ren? Nope. 3 plus. And fails.
I'll take it.
Just 1 damage?
1 wound, yep.
All right. Boom.
All right, yep, that went horribly.
All right, how about this
This
rhino?
Rhino, why not? Nothing.
No.
Reroll 1s from the Demon Prince. Nothing. Let's do the Plague Drone over there. The White Drone. Blight Drone. We've got 3 attacks. We are hitting on 4 plus. Quality. Strength 6. Wounds at -2. So 5 up. D3 damage. 1.
All right, 1 guy dead.
You only have 1 wound each?
2 wounds.
Only do 1 damage.
Oh.
Yeah. D3
Oh,
damage
D3,
for
D3, yeah, okay.
All right, let's do this combat.
All right.
Do the drone first. 1 hit. Nothing. Do I roll 1? I do with the Plague Probe. That's a wound. So same idea, -2.
Okay. And failed.
And D3 damage. 3.
3 damage.
3 damage.
All right, let me get one of my wound markers here.
And then we go on to the Hell Turkey.
3 damage on the Dark Talon.
All right, to the Turkey.
All right, 4 attacks from the Helldrake.
Hitting on 3s. Pardon me, hitting on 2s. When attacking models that can fly, you add 1 to the weapon to hit roll.
Nice.
So hitting on 2s. Good. And then strength 7 against your toughness 6, so 3s. That's 4 wounds at -1. And then they each do D3.
Oh, could be dead. Okay, so -1?
-1.
So 4 plus.
So 2D3?
2.
That's 5 wounds.
That's taking 8 wounds. Boom.
Alright, we did that Blight Drone, it whiffed.
Yeah.
This guy we just did, that guy didn't make it.
That's it.
So we are into your attacks back.
Okay, we'll just go in sequence then. So we got 3 Black Knights. Going to attack your Demon Prince. Hitting on 3s. They're outside of Sammy range. And strength 5 on toughness.
Toughness 6. So
okay,
fives.
so 5s. And
1.
so that does something special. This is the new rend. On a 6+ made, causes D3 damage instead of 1. Yeah. So -1 rend.
Takes it. How much damage?
D3. 2. Okay, Sammy on the Rhino. There we go, 5 attacks hitting on 2s. And he gets to re-roll himself. And strength 5, so I need 5s. So that's 3.
This is
the Raven sword, which is -3. That's a lot better than his old sword. 2 damage each. That's 4 damage.
4 damage, okay.
It's a lot better than his old sword.
Yep. Alright, keep going.
Okay, so those 3 bikers there are going to attack. So standard bikers now, I believe, have 1 attack, but the sergeant has 2 attacks. And they're hitting on 3s. And they're strength 4.
Yep. So you're on 5.
2 wounds. No nothing.
No rend.
No.
3 up. Good.
And Dark Talon will attack. Was it this guy that was wounded or that guy that was wounded?
That guy's the wounded one.
Okay. Well, I'll attack the. And what's the toughness on the Helldrake?
7 on both.
Oh, 7 on both.
Both
okay.
3+ save.
So I'm taking 8 wounds. So we're remaining 1 to 2. So I'm down to. Oh, it doesn't affect my weapon skill of 6+ anyway.
Fair enough.
3 attacks. I'll hit that Blight Drone.
Yep.
6s. No.
All right.
Okay. So yeah. So these things can attack, but they're not going to deal much.
All right. So you've got morale on these bikers and these bikers.
Okay, so the chaplain has some morale shenanigans. The chaplain allows me to use his leadership for models within 6 inches, and use subtract 1, and yeah, so I can use his with leadership now.
Right. So you'll be good for these guys, but not them.
Yeah. So okay, so these guys leadership. Ooh. 6 minus 2, so that's 8.
So
and I think they lose no leadership 8. Black Knights. Okay, those guys lost 3 guys.
Yep.
So 6, they're good. Those units.
Nothing else lost.
Everything else was dead. Okay. Wow.
All right.
What do you think of that, Logan?
Better than I thought it would go.
You underestimated your own army.
I was worried that I wouldn't be able to kill enough this turn to save my ass for the next turn. Looks like I probably have.
Well, you've tied everything up anyway.
I've tied stuff up. Being able to charge the rhinos is actually really key.
Yeah.
It basically ate the Overwatch here, which was great. But it keeps Samael in place, which limits what you're doing for rerolls and whatnot. So you've still got some pretty beefy characters.
So Samael he flies, right? So we can leave.
He can leave, but he still has to retreat. He can't charge, which is the main thing I care about.
Yeah.
He can still shoot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that was a brutal turn. On to Ravenwing Turn 2. Okay, as painful as it was, I have fallen back. I think that's probably the smart thing to do, so I can deal with less units, because those Marines aren't coming anywhere close to me in the next turn or 2. Maybe like a few of the weapons.
Yeah.
My Dark Talon has kept going that way, and everything else has fallen back, except for these guys who weren't in combat. This attack bike was not in combat. The Ancient, the Chaplain were not in combat. Sammy has retreated but not advanced. The Librarian has also wasn't in combat. These 3 guys were in combat and retreated and advanced. He's retreated, and these guys retreated and advanced like motherfuckers right back into this room.
As far
as they could possibly go. So my whole army has fallen back, except for the Dark Talon, which is like, where'd everybody go? I'm flying off the board here. Okay, so we're on the psychic phase. I'm still in 18 of your demon prints with this dude.
Sure.
So he's just gonna try and smite you.
All right.
Mine as well.
Yep.
Here we go. 7.
I'll try to deny.
All right.
I will use a command point.
Oh.
Nice.
You know, I've gone through all this time totally forgetting about command points.
Yep.
Like, well, I didn't fail any morale, but I could have got one of my guys in combat to go.
Yep.
I could have re-rolled some dice, saves.
Yep.
Or melt-a-guns.
Yeah, the melt-a-gun one would have been.
Yeah, so I'm totally screwing myself. Like that one on the melt-a-gun, I could have re-rolled that.
Yeah.
Man, okay, I gotta learn to use command points.
So I got 5 left.
Yeah, I still got 5 command points. Okay, so now on to the shooting phase. So, things that can shoot. So, the Librarian can shoot. So, twin bolt gun into the demon prince. 2 hits. And nothing.
Okay.
And then the Dark Shroud. Heavy bolter into the demon prince.
Yep, he is the closest. Yeah, there's no consolidate off fallback moves, is there?
What do you mean, consolidate?
Do I get to consolidate when you fall back?
No.
Okay.
And that's 3 hits. String 5, so same. 2 wounds, minus 1.
I'll stick the 1.
And then Sammy, plasma cannon.
Okay. So minus
D3.
2.
Minus 2 to hit.
Yep.
Oh,
heavy moved, and you fell back.
Yeah. So that puts them on 4+. Same as last time, basically. Yeah. And rerolls. Okay.
Actually, 3 would hit before. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Alright. String 7. I'm going to reroll that.
Okay.
2 wounds. Minus 3.
Are these multiple wounds? Alright.
Okay.
5+ invul.
Boom! Sticks it. Okay. And so those 2 plasma talons can shoot into this rhino.
Okay.
3s. 4s. 1.
Eats it.
And the chaplain will shoot his at this drone.
Okay.
So his combi bolter and twin bolter. 3s. All hits. And that's 3 wounds.
Alright.
No rends.
3-up save. And disgustingly resilient. Takes 1. Yeah, I won't burn. Yeah, takes 1.
Okay, the Ancient. Plasma Talon. Double 1s. Would have died twice if I supercharged. And that's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Minus
Same,
3.
same target?
Yeah.
Good.
That's good on minus 3?
Demonic. 5+ invul.
Oh, invuln. Yeah. Nice. Okay, and multi-melta. So, yeah, everything into that dude. So twin bolt gun.
And you are in melta range.
Okay. Twin bolt guns, 2 hits.
Yep.
1 wound.
Good.
And melta.
Miss.
Now he gets a reroll.
Nope.
I already used my command point. Fail. Okay. And my Dark Talon. So he's going to shoot the Hurricane Bolter into these
Plague Marines?
Plague Marine duders.
Alright.
Well, so if I kill, because there's only 2 guys here between...
Well, I choose where the casualties
are. Oh, yeah, that's true. So there's no point. Yeah. Okay, so Hurricane Bolter's into these duders.
Alright.
So I'm win at rapid fire, I believe. So that's going to be 12 shots, so 24 shots again.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 Hurricane Bolters, and then I'm actually going to Rift Cannon into those guys as well, I didn't say, and I'm going to Stasis Bomb into these...
Boxwalkers.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so 24 dice on the Hurricane Bolters.
5s to hit.
Hitting on 5s. Not bad.
Dice makes anything work.
It's not bad.
One more here.
Not bad.
Yep.
Okay, strength 4, toughness
T5.
4. Oh, T5.
Yep.
Nice.
5s again.
That's 3.
All right. Any modifiers?
No rend, I believe.
3 up. 11
Boom. Okay. And so Rift Cannon.
Yep.
D3.
1 shot.
1 shot.
On a 5. All right.
Hits.
Wounds.
Strength 10.
2 up. Oh.
Fails. Okay. And Stasis Bombs. How many guys there on the Poxwalkers?
Poxwalkers, there should be 8, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8.
So 8 D6. Any 4s is mortal wound.
Okay. Still 4s even with all the wounds taken?
Yeah, I don't think it affects the Stasis Bomb. No, that's the Rift Cannon. Yeah, Stasis Bomb.
Okay.
Yep, maximum 10 dice. For each 4+ target unit suffers mortal wounds. That's 4 mortal wounds.
Alright. Disgustingly resilient. Lose 3.
They are disgustingly resilient.
They're pretty good, and they're immune to morale, which is nice.
Okay, so that's all my shooting. Fairly lackluster. So actually, yeah, I can't do anything else. So that's the end of Ravenwing Turn 2. Alright, so end of movement phase, Nurgle Turn 3. These Helldrakes have come around here. The drone has come that way. This rhino's moved up. This rhino's tucked in here. The Marine's moving forward. These guys wrapping around here.
Yeah, blobbing up.
Yeah, and the Demon Prince is here.
Chilling there.
Is he infantry? No.
No, he's not.
Okay. Okay, so Psychic Phase.
Psychic Phase. We're going to start out. The Sorcerer is going to put, pardon me, the Malignant Plague Caster is going to put -1 to hit on the Demon Prince.
Okay.
And you will have nothing within 24.
Yep.
Dim. Goes off.
Okay.
So -1 to hit on the Demon Prince.
Okay.
He's going to Warp Time onto the drone, which also goes off. Perils. Takes a mortal wound.
And take D3 mortal wounds.
Is it D3?
Yeah.
Alright. Now he's just going to open an inch away. D3 mortal wounds. 2. Disgustingly resilience. Takes 1.
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah, and if he died on that, he does D3 to everybody within 6 inches. Explodes.
I gotcha. Sorcerer is going to start out by smiting, which will go off.
Okay.
Double check the range. Should be good. Yep.
Yep. D3. Can you kill it?
D3.
2 more wounds left. No, 1 more wound left. All right.
And then, pardon me.
Oh, that's a 9.
He's going to put Prescience onto these guys. So +1 to hit. Go.
Perils again.
All right. D3. 2.
2 wounds.
Disgustingly resilient. He does not have disgustingly resilient. So takes 2 wounds. Now we have to mark that with a die. So he's taken 2. I'm not sure the max, but I know he has more than 2 wounds.
Yeah, I think it was 5 or 6 probably.
And then the Demon Prince is going to smite, which will be the 2 bikes straight in front of him.
Okay.
That's a 7. You do get the chance. All right, denied. All right, and that's going to take us into shooting.
Okay. It's refreshing how fast the Psychic Phase is.
It is, compared to what it was.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, shooting phase. Here we go.
We will start with the bloat drone into this guy.
All right.
2d6 hits. I'll take 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Strength 6 against your toughness 6. Reroll 1s. All right, that's 5 wounds at -1.
All right, 4 pluses.
And he's out of the
All right, so he's gone. So he crashes and burns. Roll d6 on a 6, and it does d3 mortal wounds.
All right.
Within 6 inches. You want to roll it, or do you want me to roll?
You go for it. It's your model. No.
All right.
All right. Dark Shroud down, or Dark Talon. Dark Talon down.
Boom.
All right. Hell Turkey up there. We're going to go into the bikes.
Okay.
How many hits? 3. That's -3 on you. Or pardon me, -2, -2.
-2? Okay, so 5 up. Saves 1.
Bikes. 2 wounds each time.
Oh, actually I had +1 because I was in this thing. Oh no, they're not infantry. Not infantry. Okay.
All right, we're going to do the drone here into the Melta Biker.
Okay.
So 2d6, 4. And he's down to strength 5, so I'm only wounding on 4s with him now. Rerolling 1s, so 2 at -1.
Okay, so 4s. Takes 1. I don't know how many he has, but I think he's a 3 or 4.
Probably more than 1.
Yeah, I think he's got twice the amount as a normal biker, but I'll check that.
Helldrake is going to
four.
toss his Bale Flamer into these 2 bikes of the Plasma Talons.
Okay.
So how many hits? 4. That's 2 wounds at -2.
Saves.
Love it. All right, back here, we've got these 2 guys, 24 inches. They're going to go into the bike.
Okay.
This is the Blight Launchers. We are prescienced on them, so +1 to hit, so hitting on 2s. And strength 6, so 3s, 2 wounds. -2.
Take 1.
D3 wounds, 2.
Alright, down to 1 wound left.
Alright, they've shot these guys here, who did not advance. 24.
Yeah, they did. They moved 9.
These guys
Oh,
did.
these no, the Poxwalkers advanced.
Poxwalkers advanced.
Yeah.
They don't have guns.
Yeah.
So we're going to have 2 bolters, I think, in range.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 bolters in range.
Go for it.
See if we can finish off that bike. 1 hit. Nothing.
Okay.
All right.
You'll finish it off in combat.
I think that's probably the case. So we will go into the assault phase, I guess.
Okay.
All right. We're going to start off with this Rhino into this bike.
Okay. Overwatch. Rerolls. Nothing.
All right. Do we make it?
I think
8
so.
inches? Well, I have to get within 1, right?
Yeah.
So, yes.
Alright.
Toss them over there.
Boom.
All right. The turkeys can go into your Psyker.
Okay. Twin bolt guns. Rerolls. 1 hit. And 1 wound.
Takes a wound.
Okay.
All right. Makes the charge, though.
Yeah.
Takes a wound. She'll regenerate. Starting my next turn, hopefully. We're going to do this turkey. He's going to go into... We're going to go
options.
into...
Actually, I don't think you can get to Sammy. But you can hit the Ancient, the Attack Bike,
Ancient.
Chaplain, or the Shroud.
I think we're going to go into the Ancient.
Okay, I mean, you can declare 2 people, right? And you can tie them both.
Oh, it's true. I just have to get within 1 inch, right?
But they both get the Overwatch, but
Yeah.
I mean...
So I'll go to the Ancient and your Chaplain.
Ancient and the Chaplain?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Ancient, Plasma Talon, rerolls nothing, and the Chaplain, Twin Bolt Guns, and Combi.
3 hits. 5s.
1.
Good.
Okay,
Right.
you're in.
Auto make it.
Boom.
Boop. This guy is going to go into your bike.
Okay. Twin Bolt Gun. 2 hits.
Alright.
1 wound.
3 up. Disgusting Resilience. Takes 1.
And Melta. Multi-Melta. And I'm going to use a CP in the charge phase.
Okay.
So I'm down to 3 CP left.
Alright.
And nope. That was worth it, I think. Because the fight phase is a different phase, so...
Yes, it is. Alright, let me just pull my wound markers over here.
I think unless you double 1, you're in.
Good.
Alright, cool.
He's only got 4 wounds left. And then, this is your wound marker for him,
Yeah,
right?
3 left. 1 left on him.
Alright.
I count up now, since I'm playing AOS.
Gotcha. And we're going to do the Demon Prince into these guys. And what's hilarious is you can't hit him because he's -1 to hit and you're only hitting on 6s.
Okay.
So, see if he makes it. 8 inches. Should be good. Yep, he's in.
Okay.
Alright. That is that. So let's do some combats. We Helldrake first.
Okay.
This one. He's going to go into your
all
chaplain.
attacks?
All his attacks. All 4 of them.
Okay.
And we're going to hit on 3s. It's flat -1 to hit, right? It's not just shooting?
No, it's just shooting.
Just shooting, okay.
Yeah.
So 3s hit. And strength 7. That's 3 wounds. At -3, I think. For the...
-3? Okay, 4 plus in bombs. Rosarius.
I'm double checking though. You're going to be 4 plus either way.
Fails 2.
Helldrake is... Pardon me, -1.
Yeah, okay, so 4 plus either way. So fail 2.
Fail 2, that's 2d3 wounds. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay, so he's down to 3. Okay, chopping down to 3 wounds.
Do the Demon Prince next.
Okay.
So 4 attacks base. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. All hits.
Ugh, flipped again on that one.
There's only two models. And I've still got my 1 extra attack. So that's from the axe. So that's a wound at -3.
-3?
Yeah.
So
six up.
They didn't advance. 6 up.
Alright, so 1 bike dead.
Okay.
So 3 damage. And the claws hit and wound, and they are minus something or other. So it'll kill because there's only 1 wound left.
Alright, these 2 bikes gone.
Alright, thrown.
Okay.
So let me double check. I think he's down attacks now. Yeah, he's down to 2 attacks. And he's hitting on 4s still. 2 hits. Yeah, hitting on 4s, 2 hits. Strength 5. Reroll 1s to wound. 2 wounds at -2.
Okay, so 5s.
Yep.
And
D3 wounds.
I guess I'm going to use my CP, I guess.
Right.
So I'm down to 2 CP left. Oh, saves the attack bike.
Loving it.
I guess that was worth it. Because what else do you got? Just these guys, right? Like he's gonna die anyway, and the librarian. So okay.
Right. The rhino.
Yeah.
Nothing. The Helldrake. I need 1 more die from you there. 3 hits.
Hits on 3s, eh?
Be 1 wound, -2.
-2. Takes a wound.
D something or other. I should know this by now.
Yeah.
D3.
It's your first time. How do you know about
2
now?
wounds.
All right.
Kills the bike.
No, it's the librarian. It's a character.
Oh yes, so it is. Sorry, saw the die there. That's on me.
Okay. So my turn, I guess.
Yeah.
So let's just do this Black Knight first. 3 attacks. 4 attacks. I assume it's the Huntmaster.
This was on the dude, the Demon Prince skills.
3 attacks.
Or this, yes, it was.
Okay, 3 attacks on the Rhino. Hitting on 3s. Nope. Yes.
Yep.
For the Chaplain.
Yep.
The new version of whatever it's called.
Oh yeah,
The Chaplain thing.
Oh god, I can't remember the name of that.
Can't remember what it's called.
Zealot's what you.
All right, so 5s. So 1. That's -1.
Good.
Okay. Then I got the Librarian. So 3 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolls due to Chaplain. 3 hits. Strength 4 on whatever, so 5s. Nothing. Okay, and then so the Interrogator, he's got the Power Fist. So he gets 3 attacks with -1 to hit. So he is on 2+, so 3+. Rerolls, do the Litanies of Hate. Alright, so this is strength times 2, so strength 8, so 3s. That is 2 wounds,
right.
-3.
5 ups. How much damage?
D3 each.
I will use a command point. Okay. 2d3.
D3 each, so that is 3 damage.
3 damage, alright.
And then the Ancient. Ancient gets 3 attacks. Chaplain. Strength 5.
1 wound.
1 wound. -1.
Takes it.
Okay. And the attack bike.
Yep. The hero attack bike. He's got this.
You know, I totally forgot that characters can pile in.
It's not too late.
Heroic intervention, right?
Yep, you can pile in.
Can I pile Sammy in?
Yep, go for it.
I'll pile him into
the Hell Turkey?
Into the Hell Turkey.
All right.
I'll do that in a second. And then, which means you could have attacked Sammy, actually.
No, because I would have gone before his pile in. Right? Because you don't pile in until you get to that.
No, but you do it in the charge phase.
Oh, it is.
3-inch pile in the charge phase.
Either way, I probably would have attacked the Chaplain anyway.
Okay. Okay. That's no problem. Yeah, I totally forgot about that because that's, of course, another new rule.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so the attack bike gets 3 attacks, I believe. Just 1 attack. 3+. Hits. Strength 4. Nothing. Okay.
And Sammy.
So Sammy, yeah. So that doesn't count as a charge, though, I guess.
No, I don't think so.
So 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. 3 rolls. And strength +1, so 5.
So 5 still. 2.
So 2, that's -3.
Alright, 5 ups. Takes 2.
Takes 4. 2 damage each.
Alright.
Oh, I think that's the end. So Battle Shock, this dude is the Battle Shock. So 4 plus 2, 6, so he's good.
Yep.
And I think that's it, right? Yeah, those two guys died. Okay, cool. So that is the end of Nurgle Turn 3. Okay, so I decided not to actually retreat anybody because there's no point, because then I wouldn't be able to shoot again and he'd just catch me again and move further and further away from the relic. So I'm going to have to stand my ground and hope for the best. The Shroud actually moved up, so I'm going to engage the Demon Prince. That's the moving phase, was easy. So on to a Psychic phase, so I can only smite this Hell Turkey.
Alright.
So here we go. 6.
Denied.
And on to shooting phase, so nothing can shoot. Oh, the Dark Shroud can shoot.
Dark Shroud can shoot.
Alright, so Blight Drone thing.
It's in combat, you can't shoot it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Everything's in combat. Okay, so I only have to shoot the Demon Prince. Here we go. So -1 to hit, still 4 plus, so yep. That's okay. And 5.
-1 for moving as well, though, right? Heavy weapon.
Okay, so I need to re-roll 2 of them?
Yep.
Okay.
So 1 hit.
Oh, that was a 6 on the wound.
Oh, okay. Heavy bolter?
-1, yeah.
-1?
Resilient?
No, not resilient. I will take the wound.
Okay, that's just 1 damage. Okay, so on to charges. You don't have any shooting weapons, right?
No, not with anything you're charging.
So Dark Shroud's in.
Alright.
Boom. Okay, Dark Shroud gets to go first. It's the only thing. I don't even know what it does. Weapon skill is 3 plus on the Dark Shroud.
So hit me on 4.
Go check it out. And 3 attacks. And Chaplain.
So the 3 doesn't get a reroll, right?
Okay.
But your other way, yeah, they don't miss anyway. So.
Strength is strength 4.
On T6.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Nothing. Okay, so now it's my turn to go first activation.
Doesn't it alternate?
No, I still get the first attack in the non-alternating phase.
Okay. 2 command points to have my Helldrake attack first.
Okay.
So I'm down to two command points left.
Okay.
So this guy, we're going to go into your Chaplain.
Okay.
He's big and scary. 4 attacks. And strength 7. Wound on. Okay. 1 goes through. -2.
-2. So 4 plus Rosarius saves. Right. Okay, so now I'm going to go. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so Sammy's going to attack on the Helldrake.
Yeah, it's weapon skill, sorry. Weapon skill movement gets worse.
Weapon skill gets worse?
Yeah, but nothing happened anyway. But yeah, that one's hitting on 4 pluses now.
Oh, okay, so the Librarian will go on this dude then.
Okay.
So 3 attacks. And that's 3 hits.
Yep. 5s?
Yep, user.
Nada.
Nothing. Okay, your turn.
Alright, we will go with the Demon... No.
No, there's no point because I already went.
Yeah, go with the Plague Drone. Bike Drone, sorry.
Kill this bike.
2 attacks on 4 plus. Hits. Reroll 1s. 1 wound at -2, I believe it is.
Okay. 5 plus save.
-2, yeah.
Alright. Blake survives! Okay, well, the bike will hit. Actually, yeah. So, okay, so Sammy will go next on that Helldrake then. 5 attacks. 2s. And strength 5. That's 3 wounds, -3.
That is 2 each.
Yeah, it's 4 wounds.
Alright. 2 wounds left.
Your turn.
Alright. Helldrake's already gone, Drone's already gone. I guess we'll do this other Helldrake. One into your Librarian.
Okay.
Misses, the rest hits. That guy is only taking 1 wound. That'll be 2 wounds -2.
Okay. Saves 1.
D3, 3 wounds.
Ugh. So he's taking 5. I think he may be dead. Librarian 5 or 6. 5, so he's dead.
Alright. Libby down.
Killed by the Helldrake. Okay. So now I'm gonna do. Did this Helldrake attack already?
Yes.
I guess so.
I used my command points on
Okay, so it doesn't really matter. I'll do the this Corvus Hammer duo here. The Black Knight. 3s and 2 rerolls. 3 hits. Strength 5. 1 wound.
Is on the Helldrake?
Yeah. Oh, it's a 6. So that's D3 damage if you fail that. -1.
Alright,
Nope.
D3 damage. I'm not going to waste more command points on him. Alright.
2.
He's dead. I gotta see if he crashes and burns. On a 6.
No, this guy.
Oh, the Rhino.
Yeah, the Rhino.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, your turn.
Alright. Demon Prince, I guess. Why not? 4 attacks. 3s, rerolling 1s. 3 hits. Strength 7. Toughness 6.
6, yeah.
3s. Amazing.
That guy's not been doing well today.
Pretty
He
garbage.
seems very threatening, but he's
-3 on your save.
He's been whiffing. So 5 ups.
Yep.
Nope.
3 damage. And then the extra attack from his claws misses.
So 3 damage.
3 damage.
All right. So it's got 9 wounds. So 3 damage. Okay. So I guess it's just me now, eh?
Yep.
So I got the chaplain, the ancient, and the bike. Okay, the bike can go. Here we go. 3+. Hit and nothing. You know, I'm gonna use my reroll on that.
Right.
You know, might as well. Okay, chaplain. Chaplain gets 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. With the fists, yeah. I love that you can use it every round now.
Yep.
So strength 8. Ugh, that's 1. -3.
And this is D3 wounds?
D3, yeah.
Good.
Saves and the ancient. 3 hits and 3 wounds, -1.
Alright, 4 ups.
Just 1 damage.
1 wound left.
Oh, yeah.
1 wound left.
1 wound left.
1 wound left.
Okay, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
All
Okay,
right.
so that was fun. So Nurgle Turn 4. So that's the end of turn 4, and actually, I think we're gonna call it there because
Alright.
you got the relic, and I got 3 guys left, and forget it. All right, good game.
All right,
good game, Logan. So
Went a little differently than I expected.
yeah, so what do you reckon?
The Alpha Strike was not as strong as I thought it was going to be.
No, yeah,
Which surprised me a lot. I guess I just didn't run the numbers too well on it. Either that or Rhinos are a lot more resilient than I thought they were.
I think Rhinos are a lot more resilient than you think they are.
So
Because even
guys-
String 7's just wounding on force.
Yeah, that's true. The bloat drones. These things are the MVP, so I will take that starter set off you, I think.
Well, just like Blight drones in AOS, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they're really good. So you look at them, and the damage output is it's wonky, right? Close combat is not great, but if they hit, they do a lot of damage. The shooting is fantastic. It's only -1.
but you're gonna live, right?
You're gonna
Then you can
live.
pop out and flame something
I
again.
hadn't realized they were toughness 7. That's the crazy part. Toughness 7, 10 wounds, 3 up save, 5 up invul, and disgustingly resilient. That's pretty nasty. They're pricey. They're 160-ish points. But,
yeah, that's
and
pretty
they're
pricey.
a little slow moving, short range. But when you pair that with something that gives you warp time, they can scoot up. They've got 27-inch threat range on turn 1, which is pretty great. I do wish they could deep strike, but they can't. At least I don't think they can. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me please in the comments.
No, if it doesn't say on their thing, then they can't.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm pretty happy with it. I did forget to fire my combi plasmas the entire game. didn't end up mattering too much. The Demon Prince is interesting.
I think it's strong.
He reminds me. So this list, just with the way the dynamic worked, reminded me a lot of playing Fantasy with the 2 Chimeras and the Flying Demon Prince, even the bubble, because the Helldrakes are the only thing that's really close to as fast as the Demon Prince. So they have to sort of hang around him to prevent him from being able to be shot. That said, with Miasma on him as well, the -1 to hit, it's not too bad. But you put him right in the line of fire, it's going to hurt. So you really have to slingshot him up in 1 turn, I think. Which fortunately is what happened here, but even then you still took a bit of a beating. I may look at the Demon Prince instead, so I can run him in the detachment as well. He's a little more durable, get disgustingly resilient. I think there's some drawbacks to it, but I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, I think like in my Death Army in AOS, a 5+ ward save is very strong.
Yeah, against mortal wounds as well.
Yeah, so it's very strong, right? Yeah. Like a ward save is very strong, and I'm glad to see there isn't that much of it in the 40k at this time.
Yeah, except for Nurgle.
Yeah, so you know, everybody knew that Nurgle was going to get it, but not everybody's got a ward. Like, it's really hard to get a ward save, right? Yeah. And as well, there's not that many mortal wound output yet, other than smite. So that's also good. So like my Dark Talon is the only source of mortal wounds for Dark Angels right now, other than smite, right?
Yeah. The other thing I found are a couple heroes that seem a little bit underwhelming. The Malignant Plaguecaster, I think I could have used more effectively, because he's actually a beast in close combat, so he could be running up a little more. He is disgustingly resilient as well, which is nice. But this Noxious Blightbringer, this guy is money. The -1 leadership on enemies within 1 inch, so if I ever get charged, that's a benefit to me. But the what was the old name for the rule? It wasn't Fleet. It was the other one that did it, Crusader. His Crusader ability is fantastic. I mean, it's just let me fly right up the table. Especially if you combine that in warp time, you can move stuff really quickly. Especially with multiple casters for it. So. Yeah.
Well,
we'll see how it goes. I think I don't think this list is that good in general. I think it's got some strong stuff. But I think give it 3-4 weeks of the meta going on.
It would be interesting to see how this list would have done against my Marine list, which has a lot more multi-damage weapons.
Yes. Yeah, that's the thing. Las cannons just erase this list. Las cannons, auto cannons.
My 4 las cannons would have done a number on some Helldrakes and. Yeah. But, you know, I like the lists that I brought. I think Ravenwing are not that... They've lost a bit in the translation from 7th to 8th. Yeah. I also overestimated my Alpha Strike. Because if that was 7th edition, you would have lost a whole bunch of stuff in the first turn. I knew it wasn't going to be like that. But, you know, rhinos are, like, freaking hard to kill. So that's why I think my Marine army is going to be good. But yeah, so my Alpha... So then I overcommitted myself, right? But in a way, my game plan, because I couldn't hold the relic, was to try and keep you off the relic anyway. Yeah. But then I set myself up for what was a pretty crazy beta strike.
A lot of, like... What I've got a lot of in this list is multi-wound, like high-output multi-wound, which against infantry is terrible. Like, again... I'm really scared of Horde armies, Astra Militarum in particular, the amount of heavy weapons it has, and the very small amount of damage output I can do. I don't think this... I think that's like the rock to this list's scissors, but... yeah, against this.
It did well against
the
MSU bikes.
The bloat drones just...
the flamers were just killer. I mean, if this was 7th, the flamers would have been killer as well, because they knew cover, but...
Being able to fall back and use the flamers... Yeah, so good.
Yeah,
like you just can't lock down the stuff that kills this.
Yeah, that's why I like my triple land speeder list. But I think the Black Knights are still good, but not as good. I did play the whole game, the first 3 turns, forgetting that I had command points, and I did play almost the whole game forgetting I had +1 attack.
The command points are really big.
Yeah,
I forgot them in my first game. But no, they make it just the rerolls when you need them.
Yeah, it's like 2 games now I've forgotten, basically. Yeah. I forgot +1 attack on everybody, like the whole game. Yeah, so...
Rhino's MVP, by the way.
Yeah, so it didn't end up being that good for the Ravenwing. In terms of the list, you know, the Meltigans didn't do much. And that's my only multi-wound, basically, right? Because all the plasma is just 1 wound.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and then actually the Dark Talon I think is going to be good. Wasn't that great in this game, but I think it's going to be good.
You overcommitted with it too early. What I would have suggested, you've got the 20-inch move. The Helldrakes will still come up and get it, but you could have done a 20-inch move here, forced me to move up a little bit, and then flanked with it. I think that would have been possibly the better idea for it, just because like once it came back here, it just died, right? The bloat drones having fly takes care of them pretty quickly.
Yeah. So many things fly in your list. So
yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for watching, guys. There will be more 8th edition coming up. I'm playing on Wednesday against Necrons. First time on the channel, Necrons.
Yep.
And on Friday, I'm playing Chris. So we're going to see some Astra Militarum, also possibly for the first time.
Nice. And then next weekend, we're doing a
and then on Sunday, so the day after release, we're doing a whole day of gaming. I don't think we're gonna stream anything. Are we gonna stream something, Logan?
We might be able to do a stream from down here.
Maybe. Otherwise, there's gonna be a whole bunch of bat reps resulting from that day, and then Monday I'm playing Chris again. So there's gonna be a lot of gaming right now, trying to figure out what's good and what's not. That's kind of the thing right now.
So I'm gonna be the Tau. I'm waiting to see what happens with Forge World.
I've had requests for your Tau.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I will play them. I'm gonna have them out for a game. I'll get a list going. It's going to be really interesting to see what Forge World does. For Chaos Space Marines, I think the Renegades are going to plug a big hole for them, and I've got a spare detachment in this list, so that could be fun. For Tau, it's going to be interesting as well, because a lot of the stuff that was good in 6th is now terrible. Not terrible, but like Riptides are way worse than they were. They're still good, but the fact that they are never really hitting on better than a 4 is kind of rough, unless you stack.
But they're still hard to kill.
They're really hard to kill.
They mortal themselves when they Nova Charge now.
which I like. I really like that, actually, because it gives you the guarantee. There's no dice roll shenanigans. I'm interested to see what the Forge World brings, though. The Avara could be
supposedly
really
strong. it's
and the Remoras will be big, having flying marker light platforms. They were good in 6th, pardon me, in 7th, but they were pricey.
What are those, the tanks where you can get long strike? Apparently those are pretty decent now.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
And the Sky Rays put out mortals or something?
Yeah. So the problem with Sky Rays now is to use the Seeker missiles, you have to have 2 marker lights on a target, otherwise you only hit on 6s. So you have to really commit to shooting marker lights at something, and even then you still have to roll to hit with them. So if you stack 5 marker lights on it, it's pretty good because you're hitting on 2s with them. And yeah, it's just straight mortal wounds, and with the one-use only ones from the Storm Surge, it's D3 wounds for each of them now.
Yeah.
The Storm Surge is iffy, though. I'm going to give him a try, but I don't think he's going to stay in lists. And it's like 550 points for one.
550 points? With weapons or without?
With weapons. Oh. With the weapons you have to take.
That's like almost, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's more than a knight.
Yeah.
I would rather take a knight than a Storm Surge, I think.
Yeah, knights are like 420 depending on weapons.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens. I know a lot of people are saying they're pretty good. Being able to reroll 1s if you've got the marker light support with them actually makes them really formidable. But we'll see.
I think they're going to be good. They're not going to be unkillable, and I think they'll put out a lot of damage.
I can tell you with my Tau, I'm going to be net listing a lot this year until stuff comes around.
Yeah.
The CSM I'm gonna try to play with and find some.
Well, everybody right now is just trying to listen to what other people have been in the little experience that people have had. Right.
That's a cool thing though. Is like we don't have any tournament results yet. We won't for a couple weeks. I think SoCal Open's going to be running 8th, which will be good. So we'll see some really cool stuff there. But it's going to be fun to watch the game evolve over the next few months.
Yeah. I like being on it at this time when I'm like, any list I make may be as good as any list anyone else's makes.
Exactly.
Like, you just don't know,
and if
right?
not, you'll learn something.
Yeah. So all these people, like, you post a list up on forums and people are like poo-pooing your list. Like, dude, you don't know. Like,
exactly.
How many games have you played with this list? Like, what do you know? You don't know nothing.
It's cool to see the synergies that come up with this, though. It reminds me a lot of Age of Sigmar, the area buffs. Like your chaplain, that's huge, right? The re-rolling ones.
Yeah, every round.
Yeah, it's so good, so good. So I got to find a couple things like that. The Demon Prince is good for that, for Chaos. Abaddon's really strong, but you have to be running a Black Legion detachment for him, which is a little bit rough. But
you don't have to, but you won't get used to his buffs.
You won't get his buffs. Yeah. It only buffs Black Legion, which is kind of rough. But if you take like a patrol detachment with it, you take Cultists, you get a Land Raider, you put something else in the Land Raider. Or take Berserkers or something in it, put them in the Land Raider.
Cool, Karn and Berserkers.
Karn and Berserkers in there, and you take a whole bunch of Havocs, or hopefully soon Renegades, but they won't be Black Legion. And yeah, I think you put out some hurt with it. So there's a lot of potential.
I think there's a lot of potential for lots of things, and that's what's exciting. Yeah. So Logan, overall, 8th edition. At this point, at this early point.
Let's go about here.
The Emperor's semi-thumbs up.
Semi-thumbs up. There's still a lot of rules problems in this game. We encountered quite a few playing this game as well. Things like the wording on heroic intervention. If nobody charges, can you still pile in? What are the restrictions around it? It's easy to take it at face value, but as soon as you run into a situation that's just outside of the scope of it, it's not too clear on what you do. There are a few other things, like if I'm shooting against characters, I think this is covered in the rules, we just need to double check it. If everything's engaged, since those aren't viable targets, if the character's closest outside of those, can I shoot him?
Yeah.
It's small things like that, but we found a couple others, like can we use command points before for pre-game rolls?
Well, so there's going to be apparently a day one FAQ.
Yeah,
and I think if people just keep asking these questions, GW has shown that they're going to answer them now. So
I will give a big shout out to the playtesters, though, the guys who've been active on the forums. This is not an exclusive list, but especially Reese Robbins and Mike Brandt. They've been fantastic about answering questions online, so huge shout out to those guys. I think it was a great move for GW to bring in folks like that.
And they did a 6-hour standing streamathon, which is crazy.
Yeah. Frankie as well, of course. Yeah, so it's been really good. They've handled the launch of this really well. I can only assume they expected the rules leaks, otherwise we wouldn't be here filming this. But no, it's cool to have the opportunity to play it. It's looking good. I'm always going to be a pessimist about it, but things are looking good.
Yeah, what's the world without a bit of pessimism, eh, Logan?
Yeah,
we can't all be optimistic.
I'm a realist.
All right. Well, thanks very much for watching, guys. As we said, yes.
Huge shout out to all of our new Patreon supporters.
Oh, yes.
We've gotten, I think, like 5 more people. We'll be giving you direct thanks in the podcast. It's got a much bigger audience. But huge thank you to you guys. With the money we're getting from Patreon, our podcasting hosting is now paid for, which is huge. That costs us quite a bit of money. So yeah, the podcasting stuff is paid for. We've just ordered a new set of lights for the Batman content as well. We've got a run of shirts we're working on and a huge batch of new dice. So if you are a Patreon supporter, those dice are coming to you in the next little bit. Whether we mail those to you or tournaments, we'll reach out to you individually and talk about that. Likewise for those of you who are getting t-shirts. And we will have those for sale through our website as well if you're interested in those.
All right, yeah, I just want to say that we will be giving away that starter box next week on the podcast after the release of 8th edition, official release. So stay tuned or listen to that podcast to find out who wins. There are a lot of people entered, and I just want to say thank you for everybody for supporting us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Our YouTube subscriptions have gone crazy.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for supporting us, and of course our new Patreons, of course. So the only thing I want to say is if you're in the Ottawa area, we're having a tournament July 15th, which is pretty soon. Just over a month. It's going to be 8th edition, straight up from the rulebook. So there's only 3 spots left. It's hot property right now.
Yep.
So we're going to see what people bring, and it's going to be a fun time. So if you're in or around the Ottawa area, or you just want to come to Ottawa for some 8th edition, we're holding it there. Big shout out to Dylan at Multizone for giving us access to all the rules and stuff early. And of course, he's going to be hosting our tournament as well. So,
and if you want to buy any Warhammer stuff, multizone.ca, 12 or 13% discount, I think it is. The promo code is CanHammer on their web store.
Yeah, so if you use the promo code, you can get the discount as well. He is doing split boxes and split rulebook too. If you just want the rulebook, you don't want any models. So he's going to kind of see who wants what and work it out. So if you don't want half the box of models or you just want the rulebook, let him know. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching, guys, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks.